We begin here with some breaking news. A massive drug raid happening right now at MacArthur Park.
Local police and federal agents are going after the drug dealers who are supplying the drugs floating through the park. Political reporter Josh Haskell is there and has a front row seat to this big operation. Josh?
Colleen and Mark, just a surreal sight here. We are on Alvarado between Wilshire and 6th, right across the street from MacArthur Park. We know that this northern corner of the park is known for drug.
Yup, right there at the Bonita Mall. That's where Lush shot his video at, bruh. Was Lush at work yesterday?
Usage and drug dealing, and then I want to walk you over here. We have seen numerous agents, officers with the Drug Enforcement Agency. This is a federal operation in coordination with the LAPD, and they told me, Mark and Colleen, that they have been surveilling this area for roughly 45 days, and that they plan to arrest 25 individuals as part of this operation, where they are serving 9 search warrants. I want to go to a little bit of video to show you what the scene has been like here, as this section of MacArthur Park is just completely shut down right now. And we can tell you that we see these DEA agents going into these businesses. They are looking for drugs. We don't know at this point what exactly they have found. And I do want to bring in, back here live, I do want to bring in those in charge of this operation. We have Anthony Chrysanthus. He's the special agent in charge with the DEA. Of course, we also have First Assistant U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley. I'm going to speak with both of you right now. First off, you.
They done raided Lush hood, bruh. I wonder what Lush on about this shit, bruh. Lush, you infidel?
Anthony, explain the scope of this operation and why you're here.
So this is a large-scale operation, and what we have here today is combined unity between DEA, Los Angeles Police Department, our federal partners out here to clean up MacArthur Park. We're out here to send a message that we're taking this park back for the community.
And you were mentioning earlier that this has something to do with the upcoming World Cup, the Olympics. Explain that to our viewers.
Yeah, so everybody knows here in Los Angeles that we're about to be the flagship of the world, right? We have FIFA coming up, we have the Super Bowl coming up. In 2028, we have the Olympics. And we want to send a message, and we want to let the world know that LA is going to be a safe place. And DEA, LAPD, and our law enforcement partners, we're going to work tirelessly until we can make that happen.
I was just talking to a shop owner, and he told me he disagreed with the way this is being played out. He said his business doesn't have any drugs. What have you specifically found here?
Nah, we gonna search and see if it got some damn drugs. Bet you don't agree with it, bruh. We know them stores is a front, homie. Nah, play it, bro.
And have you been able to take into custody those 7 individuals you were looking for?
So we're still out looking for a few individuals that are outstanding. We had 25 that we started looking for. We have about 18 in custody. And I don't have the totals yet of what we have here today, but look, this has been a large-scale investigation. This is not our first day out here. So these businesses that we are targeting today were assisting in the sale of drugs. They were facilitating the danger that was happening here. They were helping with the poison going to the communities.
Look like the same motherfucker from Set It Off, bro.
Thank you so much for your time. I do want to bring in First Assistant U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley. What is DOJ's involvement in this?
Well, we're leading this operation. The U.S. Attorney's Office is working hand in hand with DEA and LAPD to put this case together. Like Tony said, this is not overnight. We've been working on this for months, conducting 24-hour surveillance, understanding exactly who's selling the drugs, where the drugs are coming from, where the money's going after it's sold. So this is not a fly-by operation. This is a very sophisticated surveillance operation. We have 300 law enforcement personnel out here today. We're executing 6 search warrants of different businesses along the Alvarado corridor. Like Tony said, these are businesses where we have seen the drugs be stashed to be sold to folks here at the...
Told you, bro. Lush, what you tell them, bro? You know what I'm saying, Lush? That's why you shot that music video over there. That was a damn ploy, bro. You was in a stakeout van. Nah, fuck with you.
Park. And the reason we're here is because California has failed. The state of California, with its policies of soft on crime or decriminalizing drug use, drug sales, these people selling drugs have no fear of the state government. They do not care if they get arrested.
What is the LAPD's role in this, though? Because I see that the city of Los Angeles is working with you on this.
This is a task force that LAPD is a part of, so they're working hand in hand in this federal investigation.
I do want to ask you one more quick question. I know that there's 6 search warrants here, 9 total, 3 this morning. We know in San Gabriel, Calabasas, also in South Los Angeles. What was recovered in that part of this operation?
Yeah, we're still getting all those numbers, but I know at least in one residence this morning was 19 kilograms of fentanyl. From
one residence, 19 kilos of fentanyl. I heard one sniff of that shit'll kill you.
One location, and we do believe those drugs came from Sinaloa cartel, is our suspicion at this time.
And we'll learn more. Thank you so much for your
All right,
time. I
thanks.
appreciate it. So that is the scene. Mark and Colleen, you can see that the LAPD is here as well. They are in this section of MacArthur Park right now. We actually have Police Chief Jim McDonnell. He's now greeting Anthony Chrysanthus, who we just interviewed, along with First Assistant U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley. So you can notice that this is not the first time that we have seen the federal government in this section of MacArthur Park. Of course, back in June during those immigration raids, they were here. But today, I am told this is not about immigration. This is about drugs, and they are working hand in hand with the LAPD. The DEA actually telling me that the LAPD...
No. This is exactly about immigration, bro. Talking about some Sinaloa cartel.
He assisted in much of the surveillance for this operation. I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Josh, thank you. We want to get more perspective. Go live to Chris Christie in Air 7 over MacArthur Park. Chris, for more on your perspective, what you're seeing from high above.
Yeah, Mark, want to help you get a lay of the land here. We're right along Alvarado Street between 6th and 7th, right in the middle on the east side of MacArthur Park. This particular business has been searched over the past hour or so. We watched them actually gain entry with buzzsaws to try and get inside there to execute these search warrants. We haven't seen any arrests take place just yet, but they are indeed apparently looking for narcotics inside this particular business, which is labeled as the Bonita Mall. Again, right along the center of Alvarado Street, with a lot of heavy artillery and a huge show of force by the DEA and the assistance of the LAPD, who does have the perimeter blocked off.
The Bonita Mall, bro. That's Lush's favorite spot, bro. And they do this shit.
Here, a large portion of MacArthur Park is also cordoned off with yellow police tape, and they're continuing that search, basically going business by business here. They are focusing on a handful of businesses right there along Alvarado. It's a search we're going to continue to keep an eye on. Reporting live from Air 7, I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7. Eyewitness News.
And Chris, we'll hold it there on your shot just to let our viewers know that, as Josh mentioned, LAPD Chief Jim McDonnell there on scene as well. There's the potential that there will be more of a formal press conference. If and when that occurs during this newscast, we will bring it to you live. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Sam, bro. Free Lush, bro. Free MacArthur Park, bro. Some would argue it's free now. Yeah. Other drugs and, this, that, and the third, bro. I really want a little bit more details about this shit. Let's get into it.
Los Angeles, a major federal drug bust underway involving more than 300 federal agents. And right now, we are getting a news conference update just getting underway out in Los Angeles. Let's listen in on Live Now.
Hearing from First Assistant U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley. That's First Assistant U.S. Attorney for the Central District of California, Bill Asaley. You will be hearing from Anthony Chrysanthus.
Oh, so that Asaley shit, that's his clothing line, bro? Niggas working with the rollers, bro.
He is the special agent in charge of the DEA Los Angeles Field Division. You will also be hearing from LAPD Chief Jim McDonnell, and Dr. Oz is also joining them at the podium. Thank you, everyone. And please, if you have any questions afterwards, again, I'd be happy to share some video that I shot earlier with those who are interested. Thank you. Gentlemen. This is for this is his.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bill Asaley, the First Assistant United States Attorney. We are here conducting Operation Free MacArthur Park. The federal government, in partnership with our local law enforcement, has taken over the park this afternoon to liberate the park from an open-air drug market that's proliferated here for too long. Today, we are executing 25 arrest warrants and 8 search warrants, 6 of which are for businesses you see right here across the street from the park. This is a continuation of a prior operation.
You know, it's real disrespectful that the only reason y'all cleaning the park is because of the Olympics, right? Y'all love to clean shit up and sweep it under the rug when it's an event. It's weird, bro. So Mike already told you, bro. And I heard the movie was good, but he already told us, bro. They don't really care about us.
Operation from my office where we arrested members of the 18th Street gang who claims this as their territory. The 18th Street gang thinks this is their property. It's not their property, it's our property. And we're here today because in March, we arrested their leadership. Today, we're arresting the street dealers and the suppliers who've been selling drugs openly here at MacArthur Park. Two of the defendants we arrested earlier today are a South Los Angeles couple who we believe are the main suppliers of fentanyl and methamphetamine in MacArthur Park. Mallory Marino Lopez and her boyfriend, Jackson Tarfour, were hand delivering drugs to the Alvarado corridor here across from MacArthur Park, and they were storing and stashing the drugs at the businesses you see across the street. You could see the targets of our operation here. The one.
Damn, bro. So, Lush, that's where you from? You from the 18? Shout out to 18, fool. Yeah, bro. Just some real nice people. I don't know what they talk about, bro. These drugs and all this shit.
One with the red stripe are already in custody. The others will be in custody shortly. Look, we're here today because California policies have failed. The policies of California to just let people use drugs open and notoriously with little to no criminal consequences is a failed experiment. It does not work. It does not work to simply hand out needles and Narcan. You have to go after the people selling the drugs on these streets because you can see the consequences. MacArthur Park should be for families, should be for residents of Los Angeles, not for drug dealers and gangsters. So we're here to liberate it, and we're working hand in hand with LAPD. LAPD is a proud partner of this operation. We're proud to work with them. They want to liberate this too for their residents. And the federal government's coming in today to give them the tools to clean up these neighborhoods because they're not looking at a few hours in custody anymore. The people we're arresting are looking at 10 years to life in federal prison, depending.
My ass, bro. I doubt it, right? And they say the tools to clean it up. It seemed like y'all all just fucking going against each other, right? It's like they giving the tools to set up, then y'all need the tools to clean up. What the hell?
On the amount of drugs they were trafficking. And last thing I'll say before I invite the DEA to say a few words, this is not a one and done operation. We are here and we are not leaving. We have 300 law enforcement personnel on this operation and they're not going anywhere. And we've got bigger guns than the gangsters, so we're not going anywhere. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Tony Chrysanthus with the DEA Los Angeles office.
Good afternoon. My name is Anthony Chrysanthus, Chrysanthis, and I am the special agent in charge for the Los Angeles Field Division of the Drug Enforcement Administration. I want to thank all our partners, the U.S. Attorney's Office of Central District of California. A special thank you to LAPD Chief McDonald for his partnership and his department's vital support to today's operation. On behalf of DEA Los Angeles, I want to thank all our federal partners who are providing key assistance on this ongoing efforts here today. Thank you to Dr. Oz for joining us today. Thank you for DEA leadership for coming out here today. Chief of Operations Matthew Allen and DEA Associate.
Thank you for doing your damn job, bro. I guess, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Chief of Operations Brian Clark. Thank you, members of the media, for coming out to help us share a message today. And that message is that the Drug Enforcement Administration is in lockstep with our partners, bound and ever committed to restoring safety and the well-being to MacArthur Park, its residents, business operators, and neighbors. MacArthur Park has been the backdrop to open-air drug markets, violent crimes, and theft, which is probably...
Music videos from motherfucking Lush. Lush, how you feel about this shit, bro? Real talk. I want to know, bro. They bring the law enforcement through your section, bro. You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, so you get the gist of it, bro. They trying to act like they clean some shit up. It's all in the name of the Olympics. Y'all niggas let me know what y'all think. Appreciate you for coming through. Lush. Stop infideling, bro.
Say, you can't be playing with that. that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no sin, cause I never Captain Saber, ho. Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho, cause shit, that's what the paper's for. Y'all niggas chasing dough, but what we racing for? But we ain't racing, we just don't